everyone doing? Today I'll be reviewing the 2011 film Roadie, which follows Jimmy Testagros, who after 26 years of being on the road and being a roadie for legendary rock band Blue Oyster Cult, is unceremoniously fired, leaving him bewildered and lost. With nowhere else to go, he heads home to Queens to stay with his widowed mother, who seems to be slowly slipping into dementia. And the last time he saw his mother was years ago at his father's funeral, and he ended up leaving the next day to go back on tour with the band. After 2.5 decades on the road, living in hotels, drinking, and overindulgence, he finds himself out of touch with reality. His first day back home, he finds himself in his childhood neighborhood, and he runs into his high school crush, who's now been married 17 years to the guy who used to bully him in high school. And he quickly finds out the more things change, the more things stay the same. The movie doesn't focus on his life as a roadie, it only shows a few flashbacks of him being a roadie, but it's more about his life after being a roadie and how he's dealing with it, and his inability to fit into everyday society. And you quickly see that him being a roadie was an escape from reality. Roadie is a fantastic character-driven drama which focuses on personal dramas and dealing with ghosts from your past and how it can affect your present. The film focuses on the interaction of 4 main characters. Eldard, who plays the title character of the roadie, Jimmy Testagros, Jill Hennessy, who is his high school sweetheart, Bobby Cannavale, who is the high school bully and who is now married to his high school flame, and Lois Smith, who plays Jimmy's mother. Eldard did a fantastic job in this movie, as did all the main actors. They all brought great depth to their roles. Eldard's performance was raw and riveting and just perfect for this role. He also had the look of someone who spent 26 years on the road with a rock band down pat, with the long shaggy hair and the big rock and roll sideburns. And Bobby Cannavale plays the smooth-talking jerk just perfectly. Nearly every role I've ever seen Cannavale in, he's been a cop. So it's great to see him in another role and doing so convincingly as well. The film is very engaging and you really feel for Jimmy, especially when he finds himself alone in the world and he's in his 40s and he has to go and live with his mother. You can really feel how detached he is from society and how he interacts with people and how he desperately wants to escape and get back on the road. It's a touching film with some particularly poignant moments in it as well. The hotel scene with the cocaine and alcohol-induced bender felt incredibly realistic. And that's what really makes this film work. Everything felt so genuine, and especially the uncomfortable scenes. This is a truly emotionally honest movie that I feel like most people can relate to in one aspect or another. It's about the choices we make and how it affects us and how it affects the lives of others around us as well. And that it's never too late to change. While the majority of the film has a melancholy tone to it, there's always that lingering hint of possibility for redemption. And the final scene portrays that with overt symbolism. My only criticism of the film is that after the hotel scene, the last 15 minutes of the film feel a little flat in comparison to the rest of the movie. That being said, this is a very moving, dramatic film, an emotional roller coaster of true emotion. The acting by the 4 main characters was nothing short of amazing, and the casting for this film was just perfect. The soundtrack is another strong suit for this film. Every song worked with the scene it was in. I highly recommend Roadie if you're into character-driven dramas. Again, the acting, the script, the character depth, the soundtrack, it all comes together just perfectly for this film. I give Roadie 8.5 out of 10 stars. If you've seen Roadie, definitely let me know what you think. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care.